In this particular YouTube video, I'm going to present a lesson on research proposal development. Research proposal is a tool that is used for expressing what the research project proposal looks like, what contents it holds, in what context it is to be undertaken, how the researcher plans to undertake the study, how the researcher wants or needs to develop and write report, when the researcher needs to accomplish each task of the research project. Accordingly, a research proposal is a tool that is used to describe the structure, content, and the context of a research project. It also outlines how the study will be conducted, developed, and reported on, as well as the timeline for completing each task involved in the project. Basically, proposal is not developed for the sake of presenting it to advisor or instructor. Proposal helps the researcher to fully comprehend what he or she intends to do. Proposal is expected to be developed not only by fresh researcher, but also by experienced researchers, because it aids the research project to be reliable, valid, efficient, and effective. On top of that, the content such as introduction, research methods, and methodology, literature review are also developed in a research proposal. And that means literature, introduction, research methods will also be developed in a research report. The only difference between the two is to write it in a future tense for the research proposal and in a past tense form in the report or research report, and some adjustments, of course, because research proposal is what tells us what are intended to do by a researcher, while the research report tells us or reports what have been undertaken so far. Therefore, as it reduces unnecessary double efforts, one can say proposal developed well means almost some parts of or a quarter of the tasks of research, we can say, were accomplished. Of course, before moving to content of research proposal, one should know that even though different researchers use different format for developing proposal, this one, the one which I'm going to present here, is the one which is commonly used by many researchers. Let us begin from the introduction. The chapter 1 was the first part, is introductory part. It has about 6 or 7 some parts such as background of the study, a statement of the problem, basic research questions, objectives, significance of the study, limitation, the delimitation, and the like. So these are contents of research proposal. One thing that should be kept in mind as a researcher is most of the statements are written in a future form. We will see what background of the study means. Actually, in one of my videos, YouTube videos in this channel, in this YouTube channel, you can get what background of the study is, how it is written, how it can be developed. And also, you can get in my YouTube channel about the statement of the problem, what it is, and how it is written. And also, I have a video YouTube in this channel which talks about basic research questions. So I would like to invite you, my clients, also to refer or to watch these videos in this YouTube channel. And in the introductory part, objectives are there. As you know, there are two types of objectives: the general objective and specific objectives. This also, you can get it in one of my videos in this channel. Another is that is put in or written in under the introductory part is significance of the study, and then scope of the study, and then limitations of the study. Of course, limitation of the study is optional as it is put here. Optional means in some research proposals it is written, in others it might be omitted. It depends on the type of research, the researcher's decision, and also the advisor of the researcher or the company organizations that fund that research to be undertaken. So it depends. It's optional. When you say we can do it or we can't do it, depending on upon the situations. Another is definition of operational terms. Then the second chapter of research proposal is literature review. This is also optional. Of course, even though it is optional, I suggest it to be included in the research proposal, because the literature review we have reviewed means we know a lot of things. That means we could get some concepts about the topic under investigation. So as a researcher, before writing proposal, even before writing a proposal, he or she has to review literature, related literatures. It might be books, it might be mass media, it might be research works, especially related to the topic under investigation. So this is very important. It is through the literature review that one researcher understands what to do and get some concepts about research and also about the title or topic under investigation, about the problem of the statement. So literature review, even though it is put here as optional, I suggest that it is better to address it so that the research output or outcome will be smarter. The third one is research design and methodology. Under research design and methodology, there are research design, sources of data, samples and sampling techniques, data gathering tools and procedures, data organization, presentation, analysis of matters. Of course, in my video, so far I didn't work on this. In the near future, I'm going to present you, I promise that I'm going to present to you a video that gives you lesson on research design and methodologies in detail. Anyways, these parts of the research design are very important and critical in the development of research proposal. Another is the fourth one, review related literature as a video optional. Sorry for that. Review related literature, in some parts it is written after the what you call it methodology, in some parts before the methodology. I suggest it to be before the methodology. Before the methodology. That means the second chapter of the research proposal should be review related literature, and then comes the research methodologies. Another thing is timetable. Timetable is schedule. What to do, the activities, what materials that are needed, and also the schedule or the time when each activity is to be accomplished and the like. So it is a kind of plan. You can say it is plan of work. Another one is budget list. It's known that a research is undertaken by no means without budget. It means it needs resources. Resources, say it needs materials and also finance or money or whatsoever. So the budget list should be there. It should be appended in the research report, in research proposal paper. Another is reference bibliography. That means we have already said that literature should be reviewed. If literature is reviewed, it means there are references that we used as that we cite or we reviewed. Therefore, those references should be put there. In the near future, I'm going to present a kind of presentation or lesson regarding all these things, including what references are, what bibliographies are, and also how to develop references and bibliography. All in all, these are some of the parts of the research proposal. Having said this, I would like to appreciate your attention, so that it's better to thank you for your attention. I sincerely appreciate your time and consideration. Please remember to subscribe to this channel on YouTube, and also I would like to advise you to share my YouTube channel so that your friends will be benefited. See you in the remaining videos. Bye until then.